Yo abusia and that me be yasem bia no. The other time na ye ka se mema chiti ni ade na ma na ibisa se na obema chiti a oba no so betimi chiti bia na. Sa asem na ye be kan ho asem ne ahwe ni ewom. Abusia sesi anim guase ni wo biom o. Eno na ye amedwen ho na ye me se ye wa bibifo mba poten e wo hono mo ana. Because tete no yesi obi ni obi akoda pa yesi one wafa no nti waye ne yere. Sesi de na ekoi. Sesi animguasie ni ho biom. I'm not going to talk about marriage because marriage na nkasa kora de eno ye different history a ye beka ho asem. And then no me pese ye nyina ye nto ye bo ase ne ye hwa ade. Omo se omo aye enhwehwemu bi. Na enhwehwemu na omo ye no percentage e dose we animu broso. Dodoa ema eti aware ase no omo sanso fa omo kunu no mu achi. Enya me na me ko enya me imagination sinti ye hwemu hwe se oba wo ho a ono nso betimi ne mema dodo adasa de ope ana se oba ntimi nye mema no omo wo ho kwan so omo ne mma dodo da se de omo pe ana se omo ni ho kwan eno ene me pese ye nyina eto ye bu ne ehwem. I saw in the news last week that a whooping 168,000 married women are having sex outside their marriage. Obi asuma one. Na ntimi ejaye na by force. There is no shame anymore. There is no care anymore. And for women are cheating in marriages. I'm not worried about the institution of marriage in this case, but the temple of womanhood is what I want to talk about. Because they be and almost say and be mani chiti no ba so ko chiti bia na aye den adeko a esoa yen emra echichire yen cosmically any universally brofo no mu amfa mbobom enu nti ne ye behwe ade who is oba nia oba ye nia ba ma ye obetumi aye bi we na ye anamaka obi be say state no emphatically so when they tell you say what a woman can do a man can do is a big fat lie fe no to wadwini mu. If this a number of women are sleeping around, then what about those who aren't married? Ye man omu wo school ni de sheme yam. Because we don't talk to them about the hood no omukita no. We don't talk to them. Your manhood. E de hood. Ye ni omu nkan no an say ye use brofo no saa. Enti hood no. Yete kura ye nim obi ade we receiving end near air discharge so de ko ye nim position no ye nim the consequences a ewo ho ye nim spiritual power eka ho eno ne say ye na mu ni ye yeko because obatan ne be ko school wa bom pa ya ma no wa ma ni sika osani ni bibi ope it ends there e life ana emba omo awari o 168,000 and omu chiti inti ne bedru baby no sa ware ne begu ebesa obi any time biom. Is a woman allowed to sleep with as many men as she pleases? Momoyanka say okay adenensa en reduce enye so what's the problem, what's the point? Abrofo no kromo ye na omo kroma se ye. Is that the case? Say ye dream ho ye bibi ana. If men cheat, can women also go ahead and have sex with plenty of men? We a question me bisa ankrankre bia. In fact, en command na ye kodi no enu nie ye be hwe honhom mu afem ne honam mu afem de ma ko wrong de mema ne ko wrong e ma ne ko wrong ade de bebe mema no so na de bebe wiase so enu ene ye ba behwe nti me bisa wo mo mema no mu chiti bebre nti ma no so mu chiti bia na wo oba a wo bisa me se Maame Grace no mu chiti a me so me chiti bia na nde before episode we be ko na wie ye no ubehu wo level as a man or a woman ubehu ni nyina ene ye kwa discuss HARLOTS and the SHILAJIT wand ende asem na ye kwa discuss what time with Maame Grace so no enu nie na wonim dada wo ba be share time with Maame Grace. yo abusia ndan so eye kwesi ada biom sade ada wonim no kwesi ada duru a ende ebono nsia pe na me no mienu ahia awa fidie so ne ye bi nsam ne ye ka nsam ne ehu hia o ne ehu hia ye ka nsam ne ye sua ade ne ye be binom so topic ye so wonfa so manipa bia wo Ghana ha ai lady am just wa Maame Grace call me the prettiest preacher. I me no chen nsem emfa so wo ho de ma onipa tumi ebobra honhom kwan so ene honam kwan so enti ema a echi ti sese ya abeye common abeye easy enye ferry biom eye papa ana eye bone emema no na akire mba no sa abra yi ana na se mema no na kire sa mba no bra because you do me I do you eye sa na sese eye obema wo ho kwan so oye se ye ane a adenti se ye da bi a adenti so oba nsusu ye bi eye a adenti na ye se nya nsusu a adenti na enye ye be hwe ne honhom kwan so ne ya hwe ne honam ani nsusu ne ya hwe ya brabo na ya hwe nsusu anso a sa niama ne ye ya ede bre ye ma ede bra ye fie ede ba ye generation so me man krankra bia akwaba na wo share time with Maame Grace and na your topic no HARLOTS and the SHILAJIT wand HARLOTS no de so obi enim me pese meka so otutu ni sebe ye ka hyewa obi enim Rahab ne nabusuafo means wo nan na waba ba mu na ba bia na wo ba bo na bo no nso wojo no eno omo ne ye from say HARLOTS when they say SHILAJIT wand meka no mekra mo adekunu later me ma details ni nyina ewa haba meka bi because mu nyina mo testify about me beye ayahuasca eniama edi aba be si Ghana for so people walk into my office day in and day out complaining by corona enya me dia eno man no so enya me dia ena me ntumi ngina ho ema obi asabe me ba pani kura enya na fe no abedidi matem enti no sesi enu se me di bibi foforo ba na mafanya nsakwan so aka ne kakra bi acho because at the end of the day no enye business we care about souls and then your topic ni HARLOTS and the SHILAJIT wand omo sa nkomo we ni yebedi said ye ma enante ebie omo nam na eye okay boni bia enim de be nipa so na mema no so de omo ye no eno ne ye be ye omo se nipa mi bo omo di number of people ami bo omo di nyina yi omo ye marriage women a omo edi mema omo sleepy behind their husbands enti omo awari mpo na omo yesenya ene omo aduru omo mfie so a omo twempna no omo so sha omo mpnafo ayesen na ye de abafo maba ye nkola university ni JHS fo nkola ne so omo so omo nwari yo ene omo ne mema no mmofra no ene memowa ne mayiwa ni nyina te one place maami bi eni ho papa bi eni ho nti wo sha omo so omo de ene tesen na yede ye ni atofom ahwese niama wei na ye hwese ye ka Africa ahwease a ye betumi akase se niama wei eka ho ana enka ho eno enenne ye ba behwe no. This is not someone's imagination or opinion but the Ghana government report by the GSS. Ghanaian women are now having more sex partners than nature requires. Obi be bisasa na who cares? Nature na ewiase we na yetimanyo obi ade a ye wo rules and regulations are naturally a guide yen as human beings see ye nipa yi se enkwa ana ekra ana eso eti wo munko ade a ewiase ne nya wo de a ye wo bibi a guide yen ewia ba ye nyina ye ne ewia ni nyane ekoye adwuma na de san ye ne ewia ni nyina ba fie abeda ama emu no enso a operate na bibi e betumi afifi bi afifi na ya nti no untumi nkase universe no enimra se etumi mensuo to na etumi ama ewia bo asase woso timisi asase woso ensi eduanyini chese universe nankasa wone mra nti se wunnim na police ntwe aba ni wachi a emane nye wo se oman na ekuro ana ewiase na wotim no emre ni ho enti so ba ni bema bebre da wa go against the laws of the universe yenim we ana se o go against the laws of the universe ensun san so ben na de bebre se nipa no eno ene ye kwa akoshen. I know you will ask, what does Maame Grace mean by nature requires? What be say that the opatra say? Na we so de me na me hye so a we so de nature so de fa ne ho ben. Obi so kra beka to say nature doesn't record anything. Kofa poison nanom. Why? Say nature and require anything na kofa poison nanom. If the men are sleeping around, why can't we also sleep around? Simple. Do me, I do you. Enti ade na mema na ya yenzu yentumi nye bi de ewom no enne wo behu so. I understand that we have all lost our inner principles that make us divine. Ya share say ekwan bebre so ene ya share say ekwan bebre yentumi nkan eniama yeye wo betumi a start efi homosexualism so fakọ chese eniama ekoso esumase no edoso ya share say ekwan bi so even kra ahana yaba bedi no kra ya hyease bi na ntinka ye beye ye ho adwuma na yakosa de ayetie mu no ya hoden ye sunsun mutumi mu no aye problem amayen but ahyease na ya hye no afede ye senke kwa atechem se bibia ye bia ya dane ani abutu we don't care se akola mbu ni maame akola mbu panin wodi agora obi bedidi watam social media so easily se ya yira tetemre no ye nkwala no na se wotena konwa so na pani bakra no wasori se wakonsuo na wuhia abrewa so osonsuo abesoe wo de na si ho age ne de na koja no na waba abeje ne de ye mra na ye nkwala no ye nkwala no me nya 16 years na menufu wo me kokon keten na me mbu me nsampo se 12 years wo bu ne nsa oda ba ma achi yen hwe sisi 7 years akwala akra yesi onyensen yakwa against universe no na bibia edit ya yen enti the more ye prese ye nya nimde the more ye prese ye ben yankopon no the more ye detach from universe no detach from nimde bua nipa na ye detach nso from niama ema ye enu nti na sisi ye no ye nananom a na omosom abosom na ye ka no omu na omu nim nyame but na omu nyini che 90, 100, 120 ansa wewu ende mu posters amoye no ede na ya amatro woso gone too soon. What a shock. De keka eka ho painful exit mean to me bobo ebi wo I don't know how they omutumi nya sa de no na omokeka sa niama ni nyina. I understand that we have lost a year ema ye ni divinity no ebom saying ade ema ye nipa no me catch was spiritual awada no se aya na ya ye me se yetin adane muwati enti no ye template na sese enye nipa de na en guide ye nipa body no ati say adane the other way round because niama ni bi wo kwa enye understandable. I also understand that many young girls are under serious financial pressures resulting in them having sex here and sex there. Omo the sex no ayo mo lifestyle because oba tan na kase ni mo ne ba ne nya adwuma watoka ono no yisika wo fie on bisa ne ba na adwuma o yeda akola ketewa otumi pie koda abonten wo be bisa wo se ede important ene ma sa niama we nyina ebeduedue ye so inti ye lose a lot of things ena ye focus wo niama ese yen the more eso inti no minim so sa ahokere wo ho because we have needs akola no mbema no enya mba no kwa na adane we o mbema no bi so adane jigolo wankoya onye sika no ye say chese ye the sex na bro ye ho because ye trade on it papa ben ena we be ye yen na bone ben ena we nsuso be ye yen bebi aya bedru ni sese bibia ebe mo nipa sika ne ope no onke de ebe bo tena no emfa no ho wo kankam situation ye wo mu no enu nie ye ba be delve deeper na ya hwetitiri man side sex na ba be ye bi mo lifestyle ebi kura ye se omo atumi hu obi na agbeni beka se na adwuroi nti no one kondo ne keke enoko ye che se ye ni remorse bibia nya ye time first ne pa memra me ya akola kakra be ye 12 15 honom wo de ma me mfa ne se 20 hono na sebio kafra mo fa nche me obi ko French na oba oton aduane kura na nkrofo nto omo se omo kokwa na omo kobo ahyawo ukwa akurase na abeti sansem we yie me na mte akurase me a village girl ye tete me papa ai enti Yes, I married a virgin. No. Me. That could make my power watch them. I'm show mu pictures. I'm a decent, very decent. It's a team with fear. I'm a brodo nti. Na papa ye police ni. Ti brodo no me na metu. Ma kotena chire. Me akasa de edi mechi ni na so me kotena chire a metumi tom brodo 1 bag a night. Ti me maame opa me cho no ma kotena brodo na chi. Nipa na ebeto brodo minim se mu ati o. Se ye hwanyo. Indeed o. Onyame hira na mo nipa ye defo. Bible ni mu nsem de emi denie. Emi de papa. Na yenya breso no, na sex ne ente sese de na ye hunu yo. Left, right, center, aye cheap, aye full. And Kolani po have sex, they don't even know. The womb. Asem we wu tie me a wo ba na what secondary school no ne nhwe. Omo de na aye mobo, aye ya. University aye mobo, aye ya because akola no wo JHS no. Omo mo mfa phone nko nti sakola no ye stress up no ye depressor. Oni ekwan obefa so ne maame a communicate po was strengthen no was straighten no. Ni ti anya ye no kohia head mistress and a house mistress. First na kamre wan ye de omo ye house mistress. Se e de sabi obi om breastfeed akola da na ye de na ye house mistress. Pay ayi pity be no wo awo mu nsuo be na nam ne mu kafra. Odi betumi ahwe obi be hu ne mobo. Condition na ye wom ya say bibia na bibia eguso eseko. The times we are in also are different. Bibia sesa na makacha no. The issues of sex have been trivialized and made into a simple social activity. Enti ukoda oni obi koda onfere. Mokai yen ya breso no na se obema mpo tostiwa. Uhia na adeche na hu na udwane. Wo fere ne ye bisa ye ho nti se woni obi koda na adeche na uhia na wo be dan ahwe nanim ho na bisa asem obi a owo 50 oko 60 bi anim ade am ikan nti wo koye sade ne wie na uhia guy na adeche a wo be dan ahwe nanim na no kra ya adwendwen kese na omo finfam ya ta so ne yeto ho omo nya ye hwe yo sese di akola no obetumi edi bia napa edi bia awia edi bia nwumre omo nnom sex ne te se multivite yen panimfo ne de ne yeye awan kasa maame ne kura waja aware na wotifie no ne ekoso wo fie ho no hwe be encourage nkora no ama omo ayeden na kurom ha so yeni social centers nti se bibi hya wo na so be hya wo so na wo nseyimpo a situations e de wo be ko oseye mu de ne yeye aboa ye ho enne nkoma ye di no HARLOTS and the SHILAJIT wand ebi wo ho a wo maame no ya areho sem e won se wo be won se omo nyina so omo da mpa ba akoso omo da akonwa ba akoso firi na ekọ wo ye maame na wutie me ne wo ba nhye mpabo enfira wo ba ne ntoma enhye wo ba ne week enu ti na wo bre na wa bre no wo be ma wo be na bre double energy exchange energy pollution we nyina ye nkyere nipa ena wo be hu na maame ne ba ni no mo hye mpabo ba akọ no mo koba obi anware wo ma ne so obi anware wo ese yetumi tu yebo obi abompa yo mbobi mame na adwen wo madwene mu no eso. You can meet and have sex now instead of meeting to talk. Sex is like a new social activity. Ehun I te say wato brodo ye nya breso no omoto meat pie ene de mai sa time no temaha na va akọwo na wu ni va akọfo box ni bia because ye mo bread bi ani buffalo meat hey ya de ye kosi o mo ne yakoje na place bi wo komti na me nim say da so wo flower Georgia e ho meat pie no ye de to chalk ye na ye shake ye ho ye beji we nyina na yakofie pepepe and then body o mo de ma free o mo nye hwe sex no asay kire say air time enye shameful biom me bia ya beduni. The exclusivity that you used to move with having sex is lost. Se see any sex no obi ni reason ti a oko have you. I had to say come de no opa aduane adi ni wedi. Ni we movie na oko. E ya rehusam o. Ya ye hu se chaka. Ya pese Ghana ye yie. Ya pese oman ni ye yie. These are the things say ye tackle from the grassroots. Ti mi kire mofra no no mu before we be episode we be hu niama we be bisa wo ba ma wo ba na hu the treasure bowls ai wo ni mu na sex no obi bisa senti wo de mame to aso na yedu ba bia ma kire mu ye mato me bo na ma be bi asem na ni ase e de ama I'm doing this editorial because we need to teach about what we have lost and failed to pass down to our young generation of women. Emre wafo no kra omo ne nkwala boys ne na eda. Boys. Sabi o facha me maame a undi uhuni. Eden afutu na abetum de atu ba. Uni hwe ka kire no. Na abeden akoka, wo ye bi. Nti akwala na ya wo what can you actually tell the child? No. O she wo so no de bo ne bra. Maame ne papa ma bra bo e a greater impact on the children. Do we think about this? And then I applaud all single mothers. Omo amfa be mebia because of omuma. No mo se me hwe me meya mo mo nyini ansa. Na wan kofa wan kohye be mebia so hwe akola ne ma ne nyini wie na wanyini. Nti ebi mpo a wanye obi anware but wotena ho. Wo e na wabo ekra ho ban. It was so. My second reason is to help young women who are one way or the other caught up in multiple sex relations with the knowledge I have. It breaks my heart to see young women destroy their bodies in multiple sexual situations. Eya na ehame. Ye bisa o. U feripo. Na wakasa umuno maame. Wa ufi school back ra brodo ya chacha man wako motem afidie so konyam ayi brodo no wo ba na yemmo akra yemmo na banchini ye hwie gu ho na wugina so wo a na nkwan no wugina so na wuhu gem na wankasa se nkola no boye mo mo nya hwe aduane kro mo nim no a ye ne abie abro so atra so si ye kasa obi yesua atra na wo hwe wig. There are more things that ye betumi aye ye wo mo hwe wig. They can do every house chores. Through my new SHILAJIT therapy, we can help those who want to be helped. Na adia na me be introduce amamo no pamocha wo London wo pesa wo to a I will help you to get through to one of my mates. Omo no omo ye ne genuine. Sa wo pe wo US baby a wo be a school na ya free different places ne ekohia na yeko. Enti wo pe bia wo beko ho. The very first time I'm mentioning this in Ghana, and it is in Ghana. If you want to even sell one, enter into my office. Care about souls. Men kopoto dido. Men kopoto concussion bi a man krofo onom. Do nipa enough. Na wura office ho. Na wo de befa bi. Na koton ma omo. No mo nye na embo nipa. Na de no. The more we try to save the situation, no, the more it gets worse. Because nipa na nkasa anya omo adwen so mbesua de o. Nti obi apagya ne ho a na ada ni case. Enti enda no me pese me bubu nia mebim na me kire ye nyina 1111 this episode no obetimi ahwe ne wo mma obetimi atwe pen ni paper ade ato ho na watch wayi ni baako because me ba be ma some codes bi baako be 5 na me wi am the solutions no so ato aso ama me di kan aka kire. It's all about souls. It's not about money. Enti me kire wo ha ndey. Se when hu office wo kwan na ba bia wo bia so one free office wo ne ya nkire wo kwan na okokonum whatever and family into subium. Now let's look at one, the temple biology. Say your answer na abaka ko bie wo na mu rough say wo ya akola wo hwe me wo university na wo hwe me ba bia wo bia answer na wo be bie wo na mu rough no me ma wo 5 different codes. The ebe ye wo ene the ebe say wo na wankasa wahwe ne wayi bi se wo was a situation ni mu dada walk into the office may you Wednesday sesi ho me ankasa me ni wo kra ye was spiritual people ni bi wo Ghana ha omo de enya business into to me from kra ba office wo say omo mbra no omo be operate ni embo anipa se me ni wa wo ba wo betumi abetu obi wo ho ebi mu ho mu fi Nigeria visit office no ebi fi Peru me mate no ebi no mutumi wura office wo ebe boa yen e was spiritual work no nti me yi Wednesday ato ho for this therapy. So wo pese wo ye bia ba bia wo bia no when you call we will go through with you. Wo pe ba bia wo bia wo pe bi so ofra ye be direct you where to go and get it. Mo kai omo wo London me kire omo ba bia omo nkoto crystal. You don't need to buy and ship from here to there. This is what we are doing. Me to aso. Now we are looking at one, the temple biology. We all know that women represent receivers, obiyenimwe, and men represent givers when it comes to sex. a man omo beji obetumi anum beye 5,000 gallons obenum ni nyina gudimu obema no so obetumi release 1 million gallons oba na benum ni nyina baba. That is how nature made it. Inti because you can drink anything as a woman no, I mean inti esese bibia begu so ana eno ne ye behwe. This fact is not only known by us. Science also attests to the fact that they are at the receiving end. Mo amako school no mo betumi ahwewe na mo ahu enye me na mabegina na sabe kasa ye me de and I be menum ba ubetumi a Google abisa doctor ni bi asoso ashe a confirm me ade we. When a man and a woman have an encounter from the first day of the sex, the woman's entire body anatomy start to adjust and restructure to fit the man she had sex with. Niyama ekoso during sex no ewo tempo no emu no eno na me bie emu ede ama wo no. Se wo start se wo ne obema have sex you start to release some liquid bi na afa wo body tempo no dose ni nyina bie na afa dia wo honam na nkasa elastic no ebe loose ne ho na adjust to obema ko a wo ne ye no na afa agrepi ni saying release na readjust to the man eno nanka ema oba ne bema bondi. And it's not about you entering a man and having your orgasm and it ends there. It was more of spiritual communications than you know. And no, and I made the woman say, "Wunima, any man you sleep with, no, why do you know will open and readjust?" It is a wood mia. How many men now only your mother? Into how many times now will tempo no are open and readjust? Inti a bottle wutumu na wutumu bro so etumi tefaso afa wutumu a enye ye biom saa na ebinom temple no akwakoye wode no etesen. They have told you that fluids that are exchanged between man and woman during intercourse can cause STDs and many illnesses to transfer into the blood. Inti obi enim se oba ne be ma omoda exchange bi koso enti ebi kwa wo mogem enti tieni yo ebi kwa wo mogem enti se yare uni obi da no wo yare na ebe kwa wo mogem a how many people na oni omo ada enti so omo ni yare a wo pese o chese ade na eye na nko mojanim enti moja dodo ahodo sen e na akwa wo mogem gitum se yare a na yare ne be kwa wo mogem di a ende bibia e wo ba ma ni mu no eno so kwa wo mojanim su ya nti wa hwe ni amaben ena ewura wo mojanim wankasa woni men discuss. That should tell you that these fluids have the capacity of entering your bloodstream to work. Enti ade be potin na ma won dwen se woni obi so da no kwa what this best bibi e de ato bloodstream nim won pesa obeje ato say ye HIV na wo benya because of sex na e de na kire wo say nye HIV a wo attracted something else. Yendwi we hu ne nkola ne de na ha me because nkola ne bi wo a o school ne ma me kura nkohwe no e na why stressed up na bi a teacher bi penasem na or finding it difficult to learn into we depressed now you stress sa age na wadu no libido no akọ high nti na o start bubu ne thought baby a ye woni mu mfa nkola ne mre me why me pa wo chow baby a wo bia no wo to niama no na wo di a try to protect the yabo for me. That should tell you that these fluids have the capacity of entering your bloodstream to work. After sex, a woman's body, blood, cells, tissues, and everything in her body, which is the temple, readjust to fit the man she had sex with. The more they have sex, the more they align and become one. And nothing na yana nanoma breast na wari engu. Wari ene engu. Nti mo wari ene egu bebrebe mu ye sure somebody readjust holdi ana air bottle crown cock ate afaso. Mutuma na ekọ ground sa unstoppable. Wei ebe na wari ene nyankwa. No be ma kura de se wo yire ni obe ma foforo da gu so a wo ye moboten nothing unye yiye mpoda efi mufi eya omo se menstruation eye fi enya nokre oba o sleeping with two eyi na wasanya ware na ware no medical ye crack of marriage 1 and 2 so once after this show you can go and watch but messa drop small information e wa ha saying ekromumu na yetim no onipa mpo ntumi nye free nkasa because who care about souls na wo kasa no na obi so din aduane obedi ho na otape information no onfa nkoso nkobo adipo na ono odi didi ye mpa adwuma ye pay easy life enti wade e adjust de anate afaso. But when you have sex with one man and you move to have sex with another person the next time and you keep receiving multiple sexual exchanges, the body now gets confused and to me readjust biom. I readjust to kojo kwame ananse we I readjust ba na honam na befro ebi mu de ne se tutu engripi biom. Adena you confused onim say on align it say on adjust it because and there or receiving so many visitors ninkonwa asa metwaso today it adjusts to fit and receive Kwame, tomorrow it gets new information to readjust for Kojo, the next day it receives another new information and readjusts to John. This confuses your body's tempo. A confused temple is unable to protect its host. Me person obi ate sa de we ase. Ebi wo ho omo anya white. Omo aye wiase aduro nyina omo treat ekona aba, omo treat na ekona aba, omo treat na ekona aba. Me de SHILAJIT aba Ghana. Yes, by Maame Grace. Wonti we wo baby ada. Na se wokote wo baby na wankọ baby a wote ye na wokonom poison ya men family anto so se me na mbeka ye mpa wo chow mesisu we this is the third time I'm saying this. Enti afedi ade we I confused and readjust biom. The reason why enkrofo bebre enya a lot of sicknesses e bi te say white e bi wo ho kra omanya problem bi obi wo ho no ma ne menstruation kra stop at a tender age and na ne yefu aye dedin Mufanchemi, a bit me in from a free ever front and back. The temple is confused and to me readjusting anymore because visitors are my temple no I default into me and holding the host in Ibium into woody panel yaria kitu be not chill the ding or somewhere dra and call a bit say white into said the temple no and no mabubu muachera no. Your yes sex but what everything that goes on have communication with your entire body. That is why women with multiple sex partners usually contract strange illnesses. You can testify to this. I don't need to explain this to you. That is number 1. Now let's look at number 2. It is a wuni mushia and the what you say and STD any HIV nkwana uni obi da ubenya. Uni obi da obetumi asanso enya other things readjustment no tie na ebetumi elusu ebi bo tatutu ebi de ese tutu en holding nothing eno ane se suhum sanwam sumu ru ya nothing aware ni begu obemma ni beja. Now let's look at deities accord. If you are a married woman and you are having sex with another man and you hear this message, run and help your own self. What? And you should be able to help your own self because marriage is an accord. It is not only a union between your husband's family and your family. It is a treaty or an MOU or a covenant between the God of your forefathers and the deities in your husband's house. I have told you this. I have treated kraken of marriage. Ubetumi akoshe kraken of marriage 1 and 2. Kraken ye K RAKAN. Kraken of marriage matriti ubetumi akoshe so da obehu konani a waware twidani a etwie na ye waboa na wakwa akoware obi a ono na boa ne ye kwa adobi se mumienu no mu miti a what will happen enti marriage na munim no asore de ne na mutumi gya ne mu agya asore no efie de ne de enim saa o Nsana muhwie ye ebe enkrofo no betena abayifo ewom kohwe krakan of marriage na hu. Na if you koye wa asori mpo a asori ho no asase na asori dan ni siso. Sofo no wa abusuafo no na commence marriage no e ho treat ni kra ye more brutal. Kokohwe krakan of marriage uwie we a na te ase. If you leave your family house to marry in a church, the church or pastor and his god or deity are third parties to the covenant. Enti se wo chiti enye ukunu no super na wo chiti o. Me nka mema na sema ndeba meduru ho. Uye oba na wo chiti e serious e dangerous. So, marriage is not a love affair. It is a business contract between deities and spirits who have agreed to let their son or daughter be the business so that they will produce children, new bloodlines and new stars for the deities. Inti ebi wo ha obetumi aware wo they determine what should happen. I think my year way wo kraken of marriage until you can go and watch. So you are married, yes, but there is a bigger business in the realms. We yen kan kire mo. Hwe obi wa hu obetumi ni obi akoese. No mo awotre ato asase asi dan 20 years. Bible says ne ma no omunya asoro ahema mu nko. Sabe Muslims no beka so omo ye kafiri o se hwan. Na enso so no sa nkrofo we betumi atena ho abobra hwe ommo mu njaida ye won nkrofo bi wa de family mienu ni bom na mo perform rituals na mo acha 1 week na ware no ntokwa na sim ebi mo acha 1 month ebi kura wo ha wa park omuni ama na wo de egu kam a wo koye ne ho ade wo benya accident wo kwan so ebi wo ho a mo betena ho omo ma wo mba fie ho da wo ya na ukunu wu na wo yire wu we yen treat these things for people to understand these things so ye hate rituals because bibia ye mbron samsem obi andi ntum say there are energies onipa ye infinite energy unye limited to anything eye wo na waye wo ho limited say wo sorry na wo ware na wo ye adwuma na unye sika in ends there. It's not true. A lot of things are there for you to do as a human being. So, a woman who cheats in marriage has broken not only a wedding vow, but has gone against a bigger deity's covenant. It is a way, now one who say, oh, it's like you are working for a bank, and when people deposit money in that bank, you take the money and give it to another bank. You will be arrested and jailed for bank fraud. Sana marriage ni betie. That's what happened in the spiritual world for cheating wives. A lot of women are in jail. Inti ube jaya wari ne baako na wasan akọ wari biom 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 senka ye to de bo ne ye treat se nia me yanka yan ye wo peace o. Awari na nkasa itself is not force. By universe no na aye positive and negative. Inti se wo obi wo ho a you are able to procreate, you are able to grow, you are able to feel the earth. Inti marriage na nkasa enye problem sa. Wontumi a jai, but dia wutima a wo ye ne dia wo dia asem kese e ba wo ho so e de bia bre wo ma no. Watch kraken of marriage. Many bebre they are in jail prison spiritually. Are you frustrated? Yade akodo na niam esi wo so. Eye cheating ni bi tete no ye nananom abre so se wonyim mpo na wo bewo na se wa cheati wo wukunu so a che se wa kansa na wawo se se ya dwudwu niam bebra no principles no ye yi e de asi nchen but ye ka spirituality na so spirituality ya principles. You cannot talk spirituality without following a pattern obi ayede ato ho se se ye backbiting ye nko ye mpre mobo. I will not talk much about this because it's a big topic on its own, but I will treat it one day. But at the right time, we will go into it. But you can still watch Kraken of Marriage. Watch this one. We will continue from that. A whole contract, no, and then bane wo jail, no. Omunkomo de ni ebe treaty into be jaya ware back. She said ya ho ofe. The relationship abe wuro mi bia na abeda ni problem. Adentia. Enti abusia ye be ye sa topic no e de amaw. But like I said, there are a lot of rituals you can do. Say niama we no when we say de bia ye fra bronsam enti ama ye target no ehwe baabi baako yen pese ye be dia tum se cause and effect e wo ho eniama ye create no esunsunsanso abaye so because eya ye werefi ye nim se ye ne oba akoda enne 9 months later ansa na baby ni baaye sa na ne ye ni nyina so ewo ni age ene na ewo ni influence. You are free from the choice you make, but you are never free from the consequences. Memo be andada. If you were a married woman and you find yourself in multiple sexual situations, come and let's talk about this. Maybe I can give you a therapy to go through. Because ye we be no mo ho omo de na omo ye no. Enye omo na omo pew. Omo no omo kwaye bibi na si ye na omo kwaye baako. Na deities na edi awade na chi na aso omo mudi omo ato prison. Na ade na omo ate ahwem. Ya na omo ye omo ntumi njai. Ye wo problem say ye to ye bu ne yesua say ne ma ye nya ye life be ye easy. Ye nya ya dwen say ye kwotwetwe bibia ye de show bi. Emfa bibia en show bi free na ekobiom. You are responsible for your own life. I want us to understand this. But you must stop. Enya dia eye nti se wo pese wo jai willingly ajaye. Se wo ntumi jai na pe help so let's talk about it. Handle your emotions well or seek divorce rather than cheat in marriage as a woman. And I make a throw. You better leave the marriage than ubekun ho na wase wo maso aka ho. It is the most deadliest because it affects generations. These gods and deities do not forget. Omuni a refrain tin am say men kosom hwenko ni initiate wo into anything, they don't forget to. Especially because they know how powerful women are. So when a woman sins against them, they will take it 4 times into your generation. Omonim say tumi ni nyina wo ma ho. Nti so wo ye oba na so be kum nipa, omba ma wo hodem wo kum ni double. Se wo se wo ho so omba boa mo wa se wo ho tantantan. Now let's look at number 3. Make an name be ma na aso mo ho ayo mo debi. Se nduru so ya wo so wo ho adwo. Spirit of sex. Number 3, spirit of sex. Eno na me pese ye kan ho asem. Woe to a man who goes to bed with a promiscuous woman. A man who sleeps with a married woman gives his life away. Simple, sharp. Obema wu nkrofo yire na onu omoda. Wo de ne de one time, shoo, they will come after you. Inti yire wo ho. Ade ba ko am sorry de makramofo ni. Omo chisa de ne tan. Enu nko anti sanka me se me kwa anka me kwakramu. Enu pe o da lo ne pe. Omo chisa woni obi yire beda. Ye de we ni onyamo ahye. Esi akonfo kra we nkrofo yire. Meboa. Wa wutie me hwa wu yie. Obi ani wa ye papa. Maka no kra kire wo. Wa gurumi wo ho. You can do anything. Unye limited. Wu yie ye no wo kan kro wo spirituality eni obi abotom. Pick information no na niama no tete bia na wo use bi de bobo oboso ubesi wo kwan so. What? Ubesi wo kwan so me na meka kire wo. Obema wo ne nkrofo yire no moda. Wo ne mada ye punishment nti no wakofo obi yire no wo de no de wo ne da wie ya na energies no mafa wo life. Eya wo sa wo nam ho wawu na anam. Munim se twifo wo kasa bi e friend te ase awuo. Ni meaning am de amount. You see, these are not curses per se, but there are spirits of dark arts that feed on the confused temple of a promiscuous woman. Oba oni nkrofo adede dasa no. There are energies omotete. Me pese me use ne omotete na ade no ho because en adjust biom. Nti energies no omo feed wo sa temple no so. Nti wo de ho kohyem se su no ma fa wo so no ma mene. This is how spirits operate. Omo nte baabi ti sase de enim so omo te baabi no. Ni aye create na sa wo de sebi o kafra facha mi o wo de ajanan gu ha e once na beba ho ana meboa wo de perfume so gu ho a obi a kanfo a wo hwamo sa na ho bon so a obi a beka ada na wo de ho bon sa ebi ho bon wo mo fa nche me bra meboa wo obi wo ho no ma ne ho na e bon no eye energy bi oba bi a ukoto mu na sa kankan ne sebe facha me abeti ato so we yina nka ye be kire na wakohwehwe niam ni bi na wo ye ukokire sesi a problem na yenya aya ma bibia ye difficult ama ya brabo me to aso. When a woman sleeps with many sexual partners and her body temple is jammed and confused with different sperms, that woman begins to produce dangerous auras. Yeah. Ye feel say ye did that rough bibia nche ye. Na ya yire ye ho ne ye da. Nkrofo so so sunti ye will say de. It is so serious, eh? I am begging you, the young ones, someone make care about you. Share mususu mani ya muhu social media ni huna mwate. Uwa abrabo. Me sister wuni bebi no mu problem awa. Wuni bebi no mu problem a. Anka uhu omokra wo nhwe. Ento makata ade asu o medofo. Mmofra mo nto mobo mwate. Ni nya na anka schools ahodo, but they will work around it and I will get through to them. Say ye hu o machase ne ye mo they are able to protect their treasure bowls. Obi bisa say say ye nsuo na eka obi hu na ya and the protected sex so ye no pe ade ni bie still area adjust eno kra de adjust a condom is the mediator mo bro ade na hu pese obi keep you. What makes it so difficult for you? Asem bi amete ye osofo maami bi ono so wa remember na wa asore wo nyina nkrofo ku wa wi obi ya odi atwa nenum spiritual mother no mo wi omoko. Hey, ayi abronsam jam mpo obi abiomo eja na yenya ya so no eye powerful than abronsam jam hellfire so enti sa number 3 ya mi ken wo yo be ma wo ni obi adeda emma na omo pemme masem no omo ade no energy sa etete ho no na maka akere wo no wuwure ma na omo afawo ogure mu ana omo afawo na de ye ya de se emema ne bi nim so omo abra ba say because of emma bi omo ne omo kodai ade na ye temple you kneel to worship it inti oba otwa akokọ edigu na ade so oba nso so otwa prako ni otwa nantwie ni otwa nipa edigu so no bosoma ye twa moa we nyina egu so ho na ye powerful emma ne bi de no omo kra de enye akokọ funu no mudigu so because all the kinds of spirit rituals spend biya kom into temple na you confused na host nampo entumi host no na wo awuko wuram it will eat you up oni obi die na wadwuma say you don't know it's because one taking notice because enye instant ade it take time into eba na sa wonfa wadwen po nkoso ye wo mema bi omo ware mba bia na omo abrabo no pim ejina ba bi ejina bronsam on shade anytime sa yenya na ye create niama enti no ade asisi ade no sunie na se ye ma waduane e once na asisi so na wundi a ade enre adjust na close ukota abesi uvie ni wedi ni waye wudi poison. These dark auras are food for other dangerous low vibrational spirit we medical akere dada inti no oning mema na danti sperm no the temple ni nim what to pick and what to adjust and what to reject. Why you confused? Inti all other energies are there hunting for mema na omukom no ewo bible mu me se mi nkoti enenti a ewo bible mu aya koti na hwe kokor na hwe se wo onto obema oni ahyawo ni koda no ne koda gugu na read na hwe. A sexual encounter with such a woman poses endless calamity for a man. A man de bi emobo e de na wosom okoto anadwo e de na obutu ho awudi e bi ubiemu a wo de na edin na ewuram ade no cry ntumi hwe ni yi. Pray if your husband sleeps with sexually irresponsible women, he will spoil your entire oral system. We are no de abafie because o kan no kra kire wo oba na wo befu ti okotete ya no de abe wae wo ho na wo so de afra wo ma no na abrabo no aye pacha. Most women are bitter and emotionally drained and are being possessed by low vibrational energy just because of their ashawo husbands. Maka embani bi o mo abrabo no mo ba o mo bro because of obra o mo kunu no mo bo na bonten. Me ne wona ya decide say ye betena na ya bobra say wontumi move on. Ye womba ni bi wo ho a omo oresio so clean say o ma ye down omo ntumi nya hwe omo ton ade kra ye nto because be ma na kotete efin we di aba ba djuradjura no ne ba bi ote the reason tia enye ma me enye ma wo nso because emmoa ye ma emmoa ye generation. Can we think about this? Can we think about this? The way ye this sex abro ye ho afore ye ho na onipa kura wo wiase no se wo de bibia to before wo body a facha me kafra you become useless. Aden na wo de wo body je rent rent na important than you until you become useless because adia ehia no ye de to first ade decision na wo ya wan fa wo ho anto first na wo de bibi nti na wo de wo ho nam kokoye. What have you become? Ade na wa beye ni a onipa wo ba wiase a wo beye bia wo beye ya wo obi ende ya wo nende ya no ne maame owo sika wu agya ne maame ebusuafo tete no obi so wo hiani na wo no osikani akọ Angelina Jolie so akọ ba bi o so akọ adopt African kola akọ adopt e bi no de omkudu America wa ye omo Americans. Destiny is destiny. All you need to do is know yourself and protect yourself and take your own life in your own hands. Bible has made this clear. Onipa da senimpe and no ni way koda edan and no ni way koda for car and no ni way inti car ni important than you. Understand this? So will your life be. Car ni betumi esi ho na wo yare dem ni ye de car na fawo akoto hospital ni ye de car na besi fie no obi itwi because who put car ni first. Ti car ni be ye protected wo do wo nkwa asesa car. E mayiwa ni maba wa no monto mbo. Na wo ba wa amfa hwe amba wo koso amfa hwe nko. Obatan susuma oba ni niam ode ba fie ni nya ofese wonim ne source ade ma me ne kro ntumi nkasa na ade akole on no hwe fie nti ne ba na ya ade o ede nkotu nefo who be you? A man who sleeps around must be responsible enough to know how to cleanse his aura and reactivate his energies before going home. I can help only those who are born on Sundays. I'm not encouraging you to do ba meboa ba meka tro say jai. I will show you what to do to clean yourself when you go to do that thing. Forgive me. If things. But because I love you, I know there is time for you. I can help you, but only the Sunday guys. The rest, minya mo therapy yet. Minya meba beka. But Sunday for ne there, I can help. Se wunim se wo yesa, men fasa bususem no. Because oba no nim se wo yire no ne wo twempena no ono so obetwempena wa ba akire. A man who sleeps around must be responsible enough to cleanse before going home. Adeke to be Sunday for ne pe I can don't call my office if you are not a Sunday born because me need therapy for you. Only for me guso ye others no but way I had me do for now. Now let's look at number 4. Giving the youth sexual bowl of treasure. We are there ehia me ye. Omo wo JHS no ani omo wo university no. Omo asem no ya. Because school no ya force mo ne ye de mu akogu ho. Inti out of stress ni depression no. E bi twi sa stress ni de fa sex mu. Eno na ya na asem na ewo mu no na eye serious. Mo ma ye nhwe no giving the youth sexual bowl of treasure. E ma we hu. A woman who protects herself sexually is like a fresh flower to her man. Adanu mi bisa mo se nti mo ankasa mo nim de nti am ko ware kra de flower ni kita mo. Na wa ade yi temple na wu bibi ahye nti flower na kita na be hyeara. Do you know why you are holding that bouquet? When you are going to marry. A woman who protects herself sexually is like a fresh flower to her man. She smells so wonderfully and nourishes his spirit. Obe master wasumbeju wa ya uyiri o. Memo bi and dada. Wasumbeju wa ya uyiri me na me ka kire o. So ube ye yo, ube se yo ya uyiri. Me kan ye man ani nje. It's because you don't know the rituals so. Say who to me who rituals na di bibia toto ne kwan so a who born who. Me say so your be man na ukoye this thing na Sunday for ne pe they should get in touch. I will give you what to do. The fashion of bag to we are no why no kwan so clean that oris no na ansa na wakofie en fa sa bususam no nkogu maso. It was so. A girl who stays sexually disciplined is a bold treasure to her husband. Who worry so ba na obeye yie. Se wo ni hwimpo obeye yie. Na akofa de ayi sisi sususu ya mu atia ne nsamanfo sisi hu ya. Ai! Wona usika tesen ebehye. Enu ti na make say we have to talk about this. More than say sorry for kwhwe obema ne dem so wodan say owo ekonya ene ade ubetumi awo 100 cars wari wi a bibi betumi asi bibi abehye does it end there enti aware enye ne nipa wo ne yehwe de ware no na emom de nipa ne de ba ewo ni mu ene ne yehwe because asase pa ene yedua so ade a efifi. How do we think about this? Enji we ho. For in their first encounter, she opens her bowl and presents her endless treasures to her man. One set it in me and Yabreso. You worry why I don't quire you so one sharp. Because who say that treasure in Yama womb into your beman, you come on, no, I call far dear. Na ordinary shin who nebusiani ye na for bema na wasum dre no so ba no so wo hwe fie ho no mo nkwala enye sika bebre no mo wo atenkola no asomdwe odo wo family wo beka say this is family and that is life enye wo bebrebe. These are things I say yetimi kire nkrofo aware bi wo ho agu besi nne wo be hwehwe mu awonte ase da ye won nkrofo bi wo ho ne kunu na tifie ayire so every 2 weeks argument esi so baseless argument na esi so sa teachings way necessary ye make sure say I get it through to people. This comes with a special blessing of finances and spiritual protection for the man. Oba wa hye ne ho so na obi akwaware no sa adwene way ene nkrofo hu ye omo twero wo Bible mu enu nti no bia sori ahim na wadu asori dem because omo aka wo ho say when you come uba asori ho all the old things has passed away, everything has become new. So wa wo nan ya na wo kwa asori ho no ma wo mani nyina bewu na wa ye virgin. You see how we are deceiving ourselves. Abusia say yamba ye ni amba form ne yanhwe niama na ewo ho ni yi a yenya ye beku ye ho. I will share some occult secrets with you about young innocent girls. In deep. Some big men in certain occult societies are exposed to the knowledge that an innocent girl who is sexually disciplined has an aura of a special bowl of treasure that she gives out sexually without her knowledge. Ntino wa toka amao na wutwi o yi wu treasure no ebi one who say Niamani bu mean to me enka right now, but we will say it anyways. Share say obema o use soap ne all sort of lubricants for masturbation no. Science beka kire will say obetumi eku ne bema no or say ne ho adentia. At the end of the day ni senka eye orgasm na ehia adenti na omo say we masturbate a wo say wo ho na adenkrenti na sex no omo make ya eye between two people. There is a treasure in every woman. Na eno no be ma ne ko senka ye keeping yi a nko be ma adwuma mpo sei na okọ ne yire ho na de ko bo treasure ni mu a na bibia asan a change ne ho because oba na nka so obe open na ware adjust e hold be ma no na wa feel ne biom nti owie sex ne pe na wada oda 5 minutes no sorry a ekom na ede no anigye o wadwuma nkura hosere baade na emu ye ngurumi no na me ka ebi mu de no alilivio olenti lichis tetale ho nti ukoya na lichi ni bia betale ho no so tete odi ja na wai na e shon ola na de wo ko condition na ye wo mu ni before you start shouting submit to a married counselor one no aduane ever. This is it. If this is there obema no one aduane na akoto aduane obi be say he doesn't cook lunch, he fixes lunch. No be a lunch aya fixing ne aya cookie difference a woman is a so order. Se say no na aba muso. We say niama we ni yehu a efie ho bejo. Bibia nhye da nye serious wo fie ho saa na those who are in the occult societies na ye tan omo no omo nim saa nyansa we. Wa wo university, wa wo SHS, hwe wo hu yie enye car na ye dan no na ye wabrabo ebinum ne ebinum anante ma omo aba omonum a ma omo mate po omo ntumi nware om nipa no so wo yire wahu ne wabrabo aye kwada ne apranki so be ware waka ho a me I'm not against whatever me I'm a critical and open-minded person and I don't actually judge things but I infuse knowledge into everything awoye na etumi aye yi amam na one nante enchin most of the time with Maame Grace munim dada na topic I discussing ye HARLOTS and the SHILAJIT wand eno na ye topic I discussing. So these big men roam around in places where there are SHS and university girls and give them phones and money to have sex with them. Adentia, don't put a phone before you. Don't put a car before you. In fact, don't put a fridge before you. You are more important. Ade asika ntimi nto ye wo. De akabi asika ntimi to. Onipa na ye sika nye nipa. Ye tumi to fom ye to ye bu ne ye kofom. Ne ya nhwe de ye di ye ni hu. Ne ya ma ye ni ehunehuna ye so obi de ye ne ho ato no. Ne ye nja ya brabo anto wa nkwa nkodi ne ma bi achi a. You will cross that river. You will cross that bridge when you get there. Say knowledge we ne say ye di mo obi ya na ohu. Na nkwala no yentumi protect omo treasure bowls no obatan bi ohwe mi bi one ne bankasa oma ne ban share this episode. The money and funds they are giving you are nothing compared to the bowl of treasure you keep giving them. Omo cleaning omo ores no omo dege omo yewie no omo de niam atuatua wa de no ho a no omo agya hokọ no obi ba kọware a na boy na dwuma fine oware wa bibi adwerebe ade na ye low bosom no wawu one point to me host you no wako host you kunu aye ni ye a problem na ye woni. This secret is called giving the youth. Obi oyo occult or practice occultism be onim. Now they have also started giving their warnings. Looking at my face, do I care? Ah, yeah. See no, me start free ayi asofo no no mo di mechi time eni a na fe beduru ayi for say dey do occult for no so na we baby me gina beni shene. It means that a youthful girl giving her golden strength and power to an old sugar daddy. Occult for no nim sa time see am dem house say you can say giving the youth. Oti wo baby ana we dwane. This is the meaning. Obe yi wo bi bia e wo wo ka kire wo ba ne mame. In the end, this girl will marry and will have absolutely nothing golden to give to her husband. The sugar daddy has taken all the good vibes or the call. Why am I then I confused and I just still na also wakoto. First, nanka Maame no papa na worry ma no match buy one suban. I remember when they were coming to marry me. You couldn't put them in no. So a young man will marry her, and that's when the problem starts in their lives. Na boy no na djuma ye basa na say no wa no kura bie dia guy ne de ma obi a enso cause we did e buru wa no so amma de buru wa hoodin so nti afa wo ne nam ho vibrate on a lower frequency oba wo ne mema bebre da de hwe ne yi e na me kan first no ye say obi ko French bakra oton ade obi ento because omo it was believed so omo ko ho na omo ko ya ahyawo nti na obi ye we obi sa no aduani pa na obi ento me kai pa ye nya breso. I have more to open up to, but this is a private issues. Untumi nkika nkrofo abrabo mu nsem sa ti ye beka ne kakra. A married woman sleeping around, a young girl sleeping with multiple sex partners. These days they say Snapchat and Instagram are places for ashawo, so all the girls are doing it. Maybe I do ni media. Hey, social media there. And then you and Crawford sending me videos. You be say, hey, na TikTok or you wild as ah. You say, oh, you serious? Yeah. If you don't know, now you know because I have told you. If you are a young girl and you think sleeping with many men is just a normal thing, now you know it is not. Who damage it will treasure bowl. And also said they will use the other term I gave you. Can almost say baby no mbuefu. There are consequences for everything. Nothing in this world is what seems to be. There are deeper dimensions to everything you see, everything you do, whether kisses, whether romance. They all open portals in your body. Be careful who touches you. The youth, the young ones. Omo di omo maame nom kra no omo amabrabo aye difficult amom. Ade no no ye first born ne maame mba other ones na ka no ho no. Maame na adwuma enye papa na to nwuram nti na ese ono ode ne hu twa so. Ne bekwa kosi sen. Ode ne hu twa so a end problem na. Akola bi a wo hye me a wo maame wo situation wo papa wo situation wo a wo hye me na wo situation bi mu no. The best thing to do is say we betchim come no wa correct that error. Now generation adiom ho than say we be looking for shortcuts. It will damage the entire generation. Afa abusia, mama yenhwe the last one. Na fa asem ni na kwa adwendwe me ka to say me ma 5 points. And I make there are more things that we can say. Obi enya white we treat ya enkoda. What's going on there? Ai me catch you now what you say obi wo ha no hu to me sorry. Oda na yire nchen ya sorry. O sorry your client be na yire na anafon. Eja na du. Yayi akpa ya ahia. Na ntokwa na esisu wo fie ho. Obi wo ho ne na yire da ewie a the next day obe yare obe like obe kafom. Ya tutu a lot ya ye a lot of things aye so aye denam. De da me ye dia me kan na ne se moma ye try se ye be clean sa ade no bronsam en once na enko ba bi ase be fache me ho bon da momone e na wokodwo me once na sisi so me hu se once na sisi perfume so da moma ye clean ye ho se ye mpen once na moma ye create niama once na chi o ma ye nchen e ye simple enye se de bia wo pam once na e de na ya wo ku bronsam de bia ku no e de na wo ye ya bronsam ba wo no nya asam de bia ku no wo na wa man the grounds. Think about it. Now let's look at the last one, the SHILAJIT therapy. Makachro, the first time you are hearing this, the first time you are hearing this, Ghana, done by Maame Grace. SHILAJIT, minjin this what baby, but I won't tell you how it works. Baby, I will be a water. Me ritual be ani ekwanya ye defaso, but it's now in Ghana in Maame Grace's office. Let's look at that is number 5. As I said in the beginning of this editorial, I decided to talk about this because of the consequences. Don't wait till you are dying before ayana mabre mukoyes anyamana na brewa mebo mimrewa na mo de pressure eba me so ni pressure mo be sa na fe ma start no pressure eduru mu hu me mobo na mo nye the needful na mo amu hu ntomo na mo ntena mo fie na mo anante mpo antwa kwan na lorry fair krampo enough. I am introducing a new oral detoxification therapy with SHILAJIT. It cleanses your reproductive energy and realign you with your original aura. Now we know we are practicing. Obu to make us meditate aura na ukita. So it is in the office, you can move there. Wednesday, we to other spiritual people on wow. Now what pick ade esa wo pick ni ade very soon no maybe baby amamwa nkrofo amu read cars all over no obi abaga na obeba ho be read wo card free adwena me wo no eso adwuma ne so na ketua no esa like aboafo no but we will still get there. No weapon, nobody can stop us. Ain't no, you have to clean this thing. You can get into the office. Even if you want to sell, just get into the office. So you don't go and put concoction beer together and sell for people. Sika obiempe bi nya bi wie yeda. Ti mo yemfe nipa nto kane. What? After the therapy, all traumas and spiritual attacks as a result of confused sexual connection will be neutralized. Inti ewo hono especially mo amokokoko asofo no wono mo ne mo daaye na mo kọ na ye kese mo amone sunsumfo na kọ da rough no wo ba hono ma we are able to give you, we show you the how to go about it, then you clean it. The bia na gas gina we me de na te we funi I won't give more information about Shilajit therapy because when I brought ayahuasca, people jumped on it and started abusing it. Everything goes. Who be time? So not this time round. My catch a office no work there. Even if you want to say work there, care about souls. I am here to help people, not to empower greedy haters. Until I won't say much. I won't say much. Nobody. I am not saying something I'm there ayahuasca bear. We are saying, but in Ghana, nobody can say this. And a nice form. Now I have introduced something new for our traumas and dirty auras to clean us. Now you are aligning so that we are able to see something when we try to meditate. Don't call me. Oh, you can call me. I will give you a number. You call some of our mates there. They will give you. So America, so the same thing. So that you be save DHL Sikano Macrao.